The hottest hit music, Hot 103. You're chilling with your boy Henry G on a Sunday afternoon. We're in the midst of the 2011 Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards. And really, who's done it bigger than my next guest? Member of the NB Ridaz, Zig Zag. What's going on? Thanks for joining me.
What's going down, Henry G? How you doing? Los Cruces in the building from the floor to the ceiling.
Now, first of all, let us know what you've been able to accomplish throughout 2011.
Honestly, 2011 was a great year for you, boy. You know, especially on the independent race. And I gotta say, man, my fans have kept me in the race, and you know, people like you that keep the music alive, that give us chances to actually, you know, play our music. A lot of people on other radio stations ain't probably on the staying aboard on the same ship that we trying to sail, but it's all lovely. I've accomplished a lot of things. Like I said, you know, I've been traveling up and down the U.S., promoting my music, promoting who I am, promoting the movement. It's my new label. I established a new label. A lot of good things, man. At the same time, a lot of bad things. You know, I've had some personal issues happen. You know, we lost somebody that was real close to us during his holidays. My boy Little A, which happens to be Los's son. If you heard the Little Riders on the NBRidaz.com album, he was the little kid that giggles at the end. And, you know, he was 15 years old. He passed away. So I could say a lot of things, you know, personal plus career-wise. You know, it's been a roller coaster, brother.
I know you work with a lot of artists all throughout the Southwest. You also travel extensively throughout the Southwest doing shows. Give us your observations right now on Southwest hip-hop as you see it.
I'll be honest, Henry G, I really see a movement happening. Southwest music is a combination of a lot of styles together. You know, you got your West Coast, you know, Dr. Dre, Rick Rock. I mean, there's a lot of crazy producers, Fingers. I mean, a lot of West Coast producers. And then you got your South producers like, you know, Lex Luger, people that are producing. And I think what's happening in the Southwest is that we're influenced by both. So what's happening is we're combining the two and then putting our niche on it. And it's getting its own sound. I really believe that the Southwest is finally getting familiar with its own sound. And it's the Fifth Coast. You know, there's 4 coasts. Now we're the Fifth Coast.
Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon special guest, Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz. Of course, Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards going down. These are the NB Ridaz. This is Notice Me. Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon special guest, Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz. Of course, today's Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards going down. Now, I know there's a lot of artists all throughout the Southwest doing their thing. Big ups to them. But you also got a lot that are trying to kind of duplicate the sound that the NB Ridaz created back in the day. What would you want to say to those artists and those producers?
You know, as a matter of fact, I heard the interview that Magic did with him. I think he hit it right on the nose. When he said, just be original. Don't sound like nobody else. You know, come up with your own originality. And what you're rapping, make sure that you're living it. Because now it's so fugazi out there, so many fakeness. I really believe that the real artist is starting to be extinct. And I just want to see hip-hop get back to consciousness where people had a good time with it. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about flashy things. It wasn't about all the girls and the money and the houses and the cars. It was about actually having a message. And that's what I would like to see happen. I would love to see that happen. And I would love to see an artist come out that might even change the game and make these youngsters stop wearing these skinny jeans, man.
Now, we talked a little bit about this the last time you were in Las Cruces. You started your own label, The Movement. How fulfilling is it for you to now help shape, mold, and put artists on the right path, the younger artists on the right path, like you're doing now?
Oh, man, it's the best feeling. It's like watching one of your kids walk for the first time. You know, you give your little homie a beat, he comes back, and it's just bananas, and you're just like, whoa, I would have never even thought that. If anything, these youngsters keep me fresh, homie. You know, I'm not I'm not an old homie. You know, I'm not an older cat like in my 40s. I'm in my mid-30s. I'm still a little bit fresh. But I keep my ear to the street, and that's what keeps me fresh on the beat, keeps me fresh on my rhymes. But at the same time, it keeps me fresh on what's in and what's out. You know what I mean? I talk to a lot of DJs. DJs are the ones that really tell me the tempos and stuff, the BPMs that they're playing in the clubs, and they're telling me all the secrets of what's going out and what's coming in. And that's kind of what I base my production off of. And a lot of these youngsters, like I said, they're looking for change. They're not looking to sound the same as Lil Wayne or Drake or these mainstream artists. These cats sound like their own people. And that's what I look for. I look for individuality.
Today's hottest music, Hot 103, Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon special guest Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz, of course, Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards going down. This is a song that came out 2011, did really big things. This is DTTX featuring Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz and Playalitical. This is Call Me Over. Today's hottest music, Hot 103. Today's hottest music, Hot 103, Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon. 2011 Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards going down. Special guest Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz. Now, we've been talking a little bit about your new label, The Movement. Tell us a little bit about it, some of the artists on it, and what you're hoping to accomplish with it as well.
Well, The Movement basically is the evolution. When you move forward, and the velocity that we can move forward is you give your 100%, I give my 100%. The other person, every person gives 100%. That's like a freight train moving. Nothing can stop it. Even if it does stop and hit the brakes, it's still got momentum. I believe that's what the definition of the movement is. It's like us as Chicanos move forward, don't go backwards. Evolution, you know, reinvent yourself. Because I believe us Chicanos are lost in a certain sense. So what I wanted to create was a home where you could be yourself. You want to rap a certain way, and it's like on some, what they would call weirdo status, like, oh man, this is some crazy rap, like Machine Gun Kelly, like all those kind of guys, like, you know, Yellow Wolf, you know, they would call them guys kind of weirdo rap. But at the end of the day, I see that where these kids are going, and I just want to give them knowledge. So the movement isn't just a label, it's a home where you learn the game. I'm teaching youngsters the game so that it can continue on after I'm gone, after MC Magic's gone, after Capone's gone, after all these CEOs of business in the Latin rap are gone, it can continue on. So it's kind of like a school. It's like my X-Men. You know what I mean? I'm Dr. Xavier Pimpton, and I got all my X-Men with me. So that's basically what the movement is. It's music to break the barriers.
On behalf of On a Sunday Afternoon, the 2011 Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards, at this time I'd like to honor you with the Lifetime Achievement Award based on everything you've done for Southwest Hip Hop and continue to do for the Southwest as well.
Oh man, that's an honor, Pimpton. I mean, I see the movement you're making, Henry, and you know, I don't care what nobody says, you're still a homie, dog. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you've given us cats a chance in the Southwest, and that's an honor that, you know, be awarded for the achievement. Because it's been a long road, man, and I've lost a lot of things, but I've gained a lot of knowledge. I just want to give thanks to my Lord Jesus, and my mom and my dad and everybody out there that believe in what I did, my family, my friends. My fans, I don't even call fans anymore. I call them family. You know what I mean? So thank you. And it means a lot, man, because I see what you're doing. You got a big buzz going on, you know, with the movement you got going. So, you know, thank you. Thank you, Henry, for, you know, taking an interest, because not a lot of people do take an interest in your boy Zig, at least in the industry-wise. Fans do, but industry, sometimes I think they're trying to keep the boy out. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Henry G here with you. Today's hottest music, Hot 103. More with Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz on the way. Here, though, is Zig Zag. This is Hood Love, Hot 103. Today's hottest music, Hot 103, that was Hood Love by Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz, special guest Zig Zag. Now, a few minutes ago, on behalf of On a Sunday Afternoon 2011 Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards, we honored Zig Zag with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, today's show is bigger than Las Cruces. It's all about the Southwest. So, Zig, what do you want to say to all your fans, not only here in Las Cruces, but listening live online all throughout the Southwest as well, Hot103.fm?
I just want to say love you and thank you. And I appreciate you taking my music and bringing me into your homes and embracing me. I feel like the Southwest is my home, and I'm glad to be considered one of the best out there. It's really an honor, and thank you. And I will keep giving you the best music I can give you, and I promise that I'll keep coming with it, man. You know, riders to the wheels fall off. I always consider myself the last rider standing. No offense to anybody. I just feel like I'm on my own now, you know.
Now, looking forward, are there any other areas of the music industry or even the entertainment industry that you personally like to try your hand at?
I'll be honest. I probably want to get into video direction. I got this movie that I'm writing called The Notebook. It's kind of like, it's not having to do with no love story. It's a cool thing. I don't know if it's going to be called The Notebook, but that's kind of what it's based on. And it's just a good story. Got some videos coming up. I'll be visual pretty soon. But really, I'll be working with all the artists. I got Mickey Man, Mel Star, Hazy Hayes. I got Pleasure Gang coming out. I got a new group called OMG. I just picked up. So, just trying to develop these artists and hopefully put them out on the right way.
Today's hottest music, Hot 103, 2011 Southwest Latin Hip Hop Radio Awards going down. Special guest Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz. We got So Fly by the NB Ridaz on the way. First, though, Zig, I want to thank you for being a part of the show, for everything you've contributed, and for everything, again, that you've done for the Southwest as well.
Yeah, you know what? I think the next time I come out there, man, I'm going to make sure that this show that they see from me is like Zig belongs where he's going. Because, usually I've been just traveling and doing shows, and it's just usually just me and the mic and the beat. So, I'm taking it old school. But I think this time around I'm going to give the people a show. Please request my music, on a Sunday afternoon. I got Hollywood Girl and a couple other joints coming out. I'm going to be sending Henry some new music. So just, be on the lookout. Thank you so much.
That was Zig Zag of the NB Ridaz. Here's So Fly, NB Ridaz. Today's hottest music, Hot 103.